You know, it's nasty, it's wet, but thank God it's Friday. Listen, quick question. Why are urbanists such racist, elitist pieces of shit? You know, I've been wanting to talk about this for a second, and I finally just had enough of this Andy Bonow guy, who is just, I guess he's like the king urbanist. What do I mean by an urbanist? If you don't know already, there are people out here who think that like, basically, if you remember the old George Carlin skit from several years ago, where he said that they are the type of people who basically believe that the problem in life and the problem in society is that there aren't enough bicycle paths. Like, these are the people who literally believe this. Like, wholeheartedly. They believe that the problem in society, any problem in society, can be fixed with a bike lane. They can be fixed with a protected bike lane. They can be fixed with all of this, you know, they can be fixed with congestion pricing. They can be fixed with, I don't know, forcing, you know, blue collar municipal workers to pick up composting, which is something usually reserved for, you know, affluent, white, you know, that type of thing. Usually, with a lot of free time on their fucking hands. Like, those are the people who, like, all of a sudden the city is telling people, well, you know, you all have to learn how to compost, and if you don't, we're going to fine you, right? Like, those, like it's the same thing. It's the same type of people. And so, you know, this guy Andy Bonow, let me get back to my point here. Andy Bonow, hey, Dale, New York, yeah. Andy Bonow is an urbanist, a wannabe city planner that is very, very interested in how New Yorkers live and move and have their being, okay? Especially if they, you know, if we can eliminate cars in the process. There's just one tiny little problem. This guy lives in Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia. What fucking reason could a guy who lives in Virginia be so interested in what goes on here in New York City? Well, I mean, and you notice that with most urbanists. These urbanists, they hate cars. They hate cars. Or rather, they use hatred of cars to further their revolution, because they're a bunch of fucking communists, right? They think, again, they think that everything can be fixed if we got rid of cars, if we let, you know, adult children play in the street and eat and drink wine in the middle of the road. And ultimately, like, these are the ones who are like the biggest sponsors, proponents rather, of things like congestion pricing, which they know will eliminate cars off the road. Now, why, but again, why are you so interested in New York if you live in Richmond, Virginia? I mean, the same could be asked about a lot of people, a lot of these assholes. You've got urbanists that live in Portland, Oregon, and Los Angeles commenting on New York City roads, on how New Yorkers move. And the reason for that is, if I can take a guess at it, it's because they are the vanguard of the degrowth movement. They are the ones trying to, bring an end to cars. They're trying to bring an end to to individual movement. Because if you can eliminate individual movement, and control how people, go from point A to point B, what does that lead to? 15-minute cities, social credit to move anywhere else, cashless society and all that kind of shit. They know they're doing it. They know they're doing it and they're happy about it. So I finally had enough and I just blocked this asshole because I'm done. I'm done being nice to these people. I'm done with the racism. I'm done with all of with the condescension. I'm done with the hackery. Fuck them. Fuck Urbanists. They've left the streets a mess. None of the streets make sense anymore. We've got bike lanes where they're not supposed to be, bike lanes where they don't make sense. And the only response to these people, and again, the other thing I noticed too, is that these people have very small followings. If you look at Bonow's Twitter page, this guy's got less than 11,000 followers. Most of the real accounts are like less than 15, less than 20 at most. The rest are just bots with like 200 and 300 followers. It's like the whole movement is fake. It's fake. But yet we still fall for it and we still continue to battle with these people. I'm done. Listen, I battled them all the time. They're a bunch of communists. I'm over it with them. Fuck them. Fuck them. We'll just beat them at the ballot box where it's important, where it's most important. But yeah, I'm over it. Fuck urbanists, fuck bike lanes and everything else. And, keep your individual movement. Enough already.